All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're here. It's episode 15 of Table Fire Tuesdays.
Woo!
We got the OG crew back for an episode.
The Hideaway.
In the Hideaway, the new Hideaway. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Seems fitting. Episode 15 is in the
Brendan, this is also
location.
probably your first time being here. How do you like it?
Just it's really interesting. Alright, so I don't know if I'm supposed to say this. This used to be his bedroom. But
Yeah.
it's so different because, obviously I've been here 1,000 times. It's a really nice setup, though. How could you complain with it? Look at how fucking nice it is.
Definitely.
And with that, I'm going to make it even nicer. I talked about this a while ago, but I live in South Jersey, and they live in North Jersey, and it's hard for me to get here sometimes. But I do have the picture of Danny DeMonto and Casey Kirk flipping each other off so lovingly.
Pop it up into the center.
So lovingly.
Oh.
Made out 2 Chair Shot Chronicles. Check out ICW's page. We'll tag them in the post on Instagram.
And we're going to get it framed, and we're going to throw it on the wall. So
But
that's going to be awesome.
this was really cool. We were at this
event.
fucking event. I think you can probably find a picture
Are we
of
in
this
the photo,
moment.
actually?
We're not. I looked.
Oh, it's the opposite side.
No, it's still the right... I think it's still the right side. Oh, wait, no. You know what? That's where they keep all the fuckery. So we're on this side.
Yeah.
Where Danny is. But, you can scroll through our page and see a bunch of clips and fucking pics from that event. That shit was crazy.
There's a bunch on there.
Shout out to Schlack. But also, I bring you even better news for the whole fan base that we have.
Oh, damn. And this is where really, following the Instagram is going to pay off.
Hell yeah, because I'm going to give away this GCW World Championship belt.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
For free.
For nothing.
For nothing.
For nada.
Zero. Zip.
But I
nada.
will say this.
Zilch.
You have to do something for us.
The clown has no penis.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, all that you have to do to win this belt, there's going to be a post up on our Instagram. All you got to do is make sure you're following us. You like the picture, and you're going to comment on it. But what are you going to comment? You're going to tell me your favorite fucking wrestler.
You're going to tag them.
And then you're going to tag 3 people after that who should follow the page.
Yeah.
It's a free belt.
Yeah.
Free.
Free.
You don't
The
have to
story
say anything.
behind this belt, I got sent the wrong belt. I just ordered a different one. The guy sent this one. While it's nice, it's just not what I wanted.
So we're giving it away.
So we're giving it away to someone. For free.
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 Yeah.
This. Right
$9.99.
And there's a rule, people. You
WWE
can't just be
Network,
following the
$9.99.
Instagram because we're going to check. You got to be following us on Instagram and you got to be subscribed on YouTube.
here. Yeah, send us a screenshot of that too. You just have to.
Or you could pay $9.99.
You have to interact with us. You have to show that you're paying attention.
You can pay $9.99 for the WWE Network.
$9.99.
I don't know if that price is going to stay the same now that Vince is retired.
Fuck.
Let's just get a start on the fucking episode. We have huge fucking news today because Vince McMahon
I honestly shit
has
my pants when I heard the news.
retired.
Yeah. They're going to be seeing this a couple days after, but we're
It's
the day of.
But holy shit.
And supposedly Brock walked out of SmackDown.
But he was there.
But he showed up.
Here's the thing with that.
F5 theory.
I don't think that he stormed out like he wasn't going to do the show. I think it was probably perceived as that, but my guess is he was probably pissed about it because he was like, fuck, that's the dude that wants to book me all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then he
I
was
can't
like,
get
god
booked
damn it.
anymore.
So he's like, I'm going out to blow off some steam. He was going to be back.
my assumption of it is one, what was he mad about? Was he mad the dude decided to retire? Ultimately, Vince made the decision. You know what I mean? Whether or not they looked at him,
Yeah, I mean.
whether or not they looked at him and
Holy
said,
shit.
you're in trouble, retire, or we're going to make this a big thing.
Complete
But,
side note.
Really, let's think about it. Did what the dude, what he did, was it illegal?
No.
Vince or Brock?
Vince.
Morally wrong.
Morally wrong.
But it wasn't illegal.
But he didn't and none of this was unconsensual.
That's very true. Except for the
No,
one.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean.
No,
except
I'm
for
pretty
the
sure one of them was very much
Harassment? One of them is harassment, or is
One
he just...
one of the-
One
I
of
think
them was
one
a
of-
wrestler, and he didn't renew their contract because she denied, she didn't want to go further with it.
One of the women, I believe it was also harassment.
Oh, was it? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it was pretty much a settlement and NDA and all that.
See, but I feel like if that was the case, then like it could be being pushed further.
Just a quick side note, I just realized I broke my nail in the pit today.
Oh, wow.
That's rough. That's gonna hurt like a bitch later. Alright.
We could hit you with a light tube and then you'll forget about it.
That's true. I'll be more upset about the blood.
We'll get a
pouring from
skinny
my head.
tube.
Skinny tube. Got it. These guys just want to fucking kill me. It's not even fun anymore.
Okay, so I have a question.
Shit, I dropped my cat.
We may have an answer for you.
Related to the Vince thing.
Goldberg.
I think it's hilarious because there are women that he paid to just like stay hush hush about their sexual relationships,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
I think it's hilarious that there were women out there who were really trying to get dicked down by Vince McMahon.
I don't think they were trying.
They were succeeding.
That's
They
very
were
true.
succeeding, clearly.
That's true. They did succeed.
I'm just saying that at the end of the day, it's like that porn star still slept with Trump. Like, it's not anything that anyone imagines is remotely pleasurable. So it's
Also,
like,
I'm gonna skirt back to
this
the
is a
Brock
crazy
thing real
fucking
quick.
thing
A lot
that
of
we're
people
talking
compared
about on
Walking
here.
Out tonight to the Sasha Naomi thing.
You're saying they compared Brock to Sasha and Naomi
Yeah.
walking out?
Yeah, I don't know why. People were like, "Oh, let's see how you if you don't treat them the way you treated Sasha and Naomi when they walked out, it's bullshit." Which it kind of
No,
is, but
I strongly disagree.
They walked out in protest of themselves and the way they were being treated,
Yeah.
and Brock walked out.
Brock walks out
upset.
because he's like, fuck, I just lost the dude that's gonna throw
people like
money
wanted
at
them to
me.
fire him, like they did Sasha. And
I was
Naomi.
talking to Chris about it before he
Oh,
called him
you
a big
mean?
ass.
Oh, you
lady.
mean like the company?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant people were pissed about it.
Oh,
no.
no.
Brock should get fired if he fucking no-show SummerSlam.
Nah, he's not gonna know.
He's not gonna
man.
show.
I don't think he's gonna no-show.
Why
There's
would he?
too much money involved.
Too many
Like,
people like him right now, like a lot.
Yeah.
I'll just
I'm
say this:
kind
it's
of
just
one of them, but not too deep into liking him.
it's
Like,
one of those things of like when everyone was like Brock walked out. I'm like, why? Like that's just what it comes down to. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of telling if this is a shitty thing that Vince did to cause him to get forced to retire, which is
Mhm.
I'm assuming would happen. They probably spent a couple weeks and they're like, we can't really get past this.
Yeah.
So you're either gonna have to retire or we will just cut you entirely. But it's like Brock walks away from that and I'm like, okay, why? Again, just why? Like if you're pissed that this is the dude that wants to book you constantly, do better. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not like Brock is
Fucking
gonna
impress
not
Stephanie.
get booked. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Brock's
think
gonna get
Stephanie's
either
not
way.
gonna book you? Really?
Dude,
After how long
nothing
you've
has
been around.
changed. They were gonna book Goldberg. Chill out.
See, but all that is speculation.
That's true.
None of that, like all of that, comes from Instagram
I mean,
news and people
especially
throwing
since-
up
I will
social
say this:
media.
Authors of Wrestling, if you happen to watch this, shout out, love your page, has been extremely reliable in almost everything that we have discussed.
I mean, honestly, it's McMahon. Stephanie is now running it with Nick Khan, so Nick Khan, I could see it being like
It's Goldberg.
And
Yeah.
Triple H is
Goldberg.
back behind the scenes too.
Talent
talent
relations.
relations.
Huge
I'm so
thing.
happy.
I'm super excited. I think we're going to see a lot more.
So how do you guys feel about getting like a current day McMahon Helmsley era?
I think it's pretty wild. I think it's cool.
It'll be interesting, but
Do you expect to see changes or do you expect it to stay the same?
A mix of both.
it's going to be the same
In what
way
ways?
longer than it
I
fucking
see it
like
being
way
different
before it
with the
changes.
talent, like you know how he's
Giving
the talent.
different people shots, you mean?
Yeah, a little bit,
Like
but
using
also
the talent better?
that and
I
Triple
still don't
H's
know.
talent relations. I could see him bringing in better people. And
Now, would you not say that they essentially gave up all those good people already and AEW
that's
signed them?
exactly true. But I'm saying there's still other people on the indies that they could sign that would love that deal. in the
True,
movie.
true. But
Well,
like,
Here's just a question to just kind of counter a little bit. Is WWE going to change up the audience? Because if not, they're going to look for big guys that can train as wrestlers bred from WWE for WWE.
wait, what do you mean change up the audience?
Like, if they're going to cater to children and teenagers and people who are stuck on that
Honestly,
nostalgia,
I don't think-
they're going to be there
I think
to see the
NXT
big guys kick the shit
2.0
out
is
of
going to
people.
kind of go back to the way it was, like in NXT.
We're not gonna see a
Black
change
Gold, but
in
it's not
talent.
going to be.
Like, we're not going to see a change of talent. I can't imagine in any significant way within the next
Now that
year.
Vince is gone, I can see all the people who they changed their names changing them back. Like Gunther can go back to Walter, or
Well,
Maybe.
then it's like at this point, why the fuck did it happen?
because Vince didn't like it.
No,
I
I
feel like at that point,
like
you're
I
just,
get that, but it's like, what
being
aren't the
picky.
fans gonna be like, fucking which is it? Pick one.
yeah, exactly. It's like some nitpicky. It's annoying.
You're pissing me off with this little ass thing that you're doing. Like, stop it. Like, that's how I think a lot of people... That's how I would respond.
Yeah.
Especially if you're my boss.
True.
You're my manager, and he goes, oh, good news, I just got the fucking thing from Hunter that says you can go back to being Walter. And he's like...
I'd be like, what's the point?
I just spent 8 months as fucking Gunther. Like, come on. I didn't want to be named after a Nazi to begin with.
They're matching up Corbin and McAfee for SummerSlam, too. That match probably would be real good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, there was this clip I saw tonight. I think I sent it to you guys.
Corbin hopped the barricade
and kicked the shit out of him.
Shit out of him.
That's hilarious.
He did, like, the flip out of the chair. Michael Cole ran like a bitch. But I'm still a coal miner.
Got it.
You got a bone
Gotta
for the culture.
Let me see. Wait, you sent it to us, John?
Yeah.
To all of us, or?
Group, wrestling group chat.
I'd say that we'd fucking... We can't even put this in. I'm gonna mute it. Oh my god. Stomp the fuck out of him.
It was like, I'm placing my foot on your chest. I'm gonna push the
I might be able to put it in.
We saw a crazy spot. This is just a side thing. I went to Monday Night Death. Check the Instagram again. You'll see me and Sawyer Wreck. Look, it's right there too. Right? Nick's gonna put it right there. Maybe. It's cool. Sawyer Wreck is amazing. Love her to death. Anyway, someone did a fucking boot scrape at H2O's Monday Night Death with like fucking tubes there, and it was the most brutal thing I've ever seen because I wasn't expecting it at all, and it was clean. It looked fucking violent, but obviously everyone was fine.
I hope.
You never know. Nick Cage fucking died, man.
Alright, so segueing into our little question segment of the thing. I have some personal questions, just little fun ones. Let's segue off of Vince.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I was watching a comedy, like, stand-up special with Russell Howard. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Like, British dude.
I don't know if it's
And,
the name sounds familiar, though.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking to people about how, like, some people are influenced by celebrities or something like that. Like, there may be a celebrity that you liked as a kid, and, like, a trait that they had as a character in a movie. Maybe you carried that trait with you in your personality, right? Like, you thought, like, oh, it's mad badass that, like, this character in that movie uses a toothpick. I want to use a toothpick.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I got you.
Is there a wrestler that had an impact on your personal life or contributed to you being who you are today?
I'm gonna start because I think my answer is the easiest, and I'm gonna just say no. And here's the thing.
The easiest?
Here's the thing with that. It's not that I didn't care enough about the wrestlers because Triple H will always just be like fucking like pedestal wrestler to me because I grew up watching him, loved it. But there's nothing that I really like picked up off of anyone like that. But again, I appreciate the fuck out of a lot of wrestlers.
John?
Not crazy, but like not like in personality type way, but there would be random times I would do like the Ric Flair strut. I would just do it randomly, like walking through school as a kid.
But would you consider that a personality trait? When I say personality trait, I'm saying like there are kids who may have been like, oh, I want to be drug free because CM Punk's drug free.
I used to do that.
That's straight
I'm gonna
edge.
be honest.
Like shit like that.
I used to do that as a kid. I used to say that as a kid all the time.
What, that you were gonna be straight edge?
Yeah.
Straight edge is isn't.
I used to say that, and then I smoked some bud.
Now fucking look at him.
Now I'm like straight leafy.
No, but like the thing with straight edge is that that's not CM Punk's thing inherently.
No, but
like,
I'm
it's
saying
been around before.
He's
CM
one
Punk.
of the dudes in wrestling who pushed that narrative very heavily.
He made a whole faction out of it.
Yeah, no, I know.
Even before it, I feel like it was a big thing as well.
Oh, definitely, but I'm saying, like, he was, like, one of the first guys who started a whole straight edge group. Call it a straight edge society.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's something.
Like, I remember
never thought
wanting
about.
to, like, take martial arts because of Rob Van Dam and, like, the shit that he could do with his kicks and, like, stuff like that. Or, like, Punk would do a lot of kicks, too. So I feel like that was another thing that got me into that. Okay. I guess not.
I'll just say now I want to hit people with light tubes more often than I normally would since discovering Nick Gage.
Although still being at that you don't hit anyone with light tubes.
Yes. I can change it.
You're dreaming at that point. Those are your dreams.
I can
okay.
change it.
What is a wrestling match that got, I don't want to say got you hooked, because that, like, is a loose phrasing, but let's just say, like, you weren't watching wrestling at a time, and then one day you watched a match for the first time, maybe with someone or people or whatever, and then you were like, yo, I'm gonna get back into wrestling. That shit was good.
Okay, I got a few. Just right off the top of my head. Most recently, I would say Nick Gage versus Matt Cardona got me into deathmatch wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
At Showboat when Matt Cardona won the GCW title, because you guys told me to look that up. Because I was just kind of bored with the same old shit that I was seeing. I was like, I kind of want to see some more hardcore shit, because you guys knew I liked ECW, and I remember, I think it was John that was like, you gotta fucking watch Nick Gage.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
You were like, just fucking look up anything that he's done, and I was like, okay.
Okay, so that's one. How about another one?
So that's one, and then... Fuck, I mean, at one point did we started watching...
Anything mainstream as hell?
Yeah, like when The Fiend got introduced. Because that's when me and you started hanging out more and more often, and around the time that The Fiend got introduced, we were watching the pay-per-views regularly.
Yeah, and they did that janky shit Hell in a Cell and kind of stunk.
Hell in a Cell is what killed all of any bit of WWE hype that I have had, and that includes Cody. Because right now, I think they pushed the limit with Cody very fast, and it was kind of like, damn, way to kill his whole return.
I don't think they killed it.
I don't think they killed it. I just think it was one of those things where I was like, as a dude who watches people beat the shit out of each other with fucking glass, when a dude gets injured, I want them out of the ring. I don't want to see anything get worse. I don't want anything to risk get worse, because I feel like that was just weird.
He definitely cemented a legacy.
That thing was just interesting to me in that aspect. But I would say, when The Fiend got introduced, loved it, and then it went into Hell in a Cell, and I was like, damn, this sucks. But at the same time, AEW started popping. So.
Mm-hmm. John, do you have a match?
2.
Okay.
AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Wrestle Kingdom, I think it was 10? And Okada Omega 1.
Damn. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say... I always say this match, Cena, Rollins, SummerSlam.
Were you guys there for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
But like, it's a good match to even just watch back.
Yeah.
Punk, Hardy, SummerSlam ladder match.
No, that was insane.
When was that? Was that 2009?
Yeah.
I want to say it might have been 2010.
No, it was 2009. That was also the year that Orton...
Oh, yeah, no, it was definitely 2009. You're right.
Was that your birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was here for that.
That
I was
dope.
fucking 8.
Yeah. That's crazy, like, how long
5.
I've known
I was 8.
I was 5.
I'm
That's
21.
insane.
As I sit at this desk, I'm 21 years old.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw in another one. That's
and I
also
remember
recent.
like everybody at that party wanting Hardy to win.
I was a
the
kid.
Only person there rooting for Punk heavy, and then he won, and I looked at everybody like,
And then
Taker came back, and I was like, this is perfect. I was like, this is great.
And then beat him in Hell in a Cell.
I'm gonna throw in another one, because this was probably the pivotal thing that got me hooked on AEW was Moxley versus Omega, and I'll just throw in that whole feud.
Mm-hmm.
The first Omega Moxley, the unsanctioned one.
Yeah,
That was a good match.
I
used to watch that match back a lot.
It was so crazy because at that point I didn't know Moxley anything past before WWE,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't know his whole CZW background and all that shit. So like seeing him just push the fucking limit, and I was like, damn, this is killer.
I'll say the whole series of Ring of Honor where like the Bucks, Skrull, Rhodes, Omega, they were doing like their kind of the elite Bullet Club thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I like feel like there was a portion of time where I like really didn't give a fuck about watching wrestling on TV. Like I would just watch some highlights and call it a day as long as I kept up to date. I kept up to date like at a certain point, but like when that started happening, I remember like being at work and like watching wrestling on my fucking phone and like just having to catch up on episodes and like shit like that. So I would say that whole wave definitely got me heavily back into it. Prime Bullet Club, I guess you could say.
Like watching Weekly, like if there's any match that would have gotten me back into watching Weekly, I don't even know how recent that would be. It would have to be early 2000.
Yeah.
Because then I still had the enjoyment as a kid.
Mm-hmm. As a kid, I felt like I watched for different reasons than I do now.
Yeah, same.
As like far as like storyline, I root for people in a different way. But,
Yeah.
John, do you have any questions to add?
Definitely. I do have like 3, I think. Alright. So in honor of the 20-year anniversary of Rey Mysterio this month, is there special Rey Mysterio gear that you have loved throughout the years?
Yes. Easily anything that involved his Louis Vuitton gear.
Wow.
Big fan of that. But specifically his ECW mask from 2006 One Night Stand.
Oh my god, I love that attire.
I will go back to that
waiting.
event every single episode that I am on. But look it up. Rey Mysterio's ECW mask from One Night Stand in 2006, like, just vividly. It's got the ECW.
Oh, you want me to find this specific one?
If you can find it.
They're releasing a figure of that one. And
you see it anywhere on here?
Me and Lucky13 have been waiting for that figure to drop.
Just look up One Night Stand. Follow him. He's done some goofy shit, though, I can't lie.
Yeah, I love the Flash one.
A lot of the neon stuff I was never a fan of.
This right here?
I think so.
Maybe that one.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Oh, okay.
Black and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
That is what it's based off of. I'll drop a picture of it in.
It was so fucking clean. I love that.
I like the three that come to mind are the Flash, the Joker.
The Joker's a great one, too.
And the Silver Surfer one.
Silver Surfer one's cool. I was a fan of when he did this one.
Oh, that was a good one. When he won
with
the
the
world
head
title.
wrap and all that stuff, yeah. I mean, the headpiece, I guess you would call it. Dress, yeah. And I'm also just a fan of...
the Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc. That's a really good one.
It is.
And it's like the only time he ever wore something like that. If I had to pick outside of those and like you wanted me to pick like a colorway, I was a fan of when he did like the yellow pants with the all black mask.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that one. I have the figure of that one.
Yeah, that one's dope. I like that one. If I can find a picture of it.
I also like the red and white one he did when he won the WWE title for the one night only. No, that's not it. It's the red and white. It's like the half red, half white one.
It was what title?
WWE Championship. Yeah, that one.
Oh, half and half. Yeah.
I feel like that one was an iconic one.
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of video games in the current video game. Alright.
Okay. Next question.
Next up. Going back to matches. Was there a match that you grew up constantly replaying and rewatching just for the sake of entertaining yourself?
So just like I said, and I'll always bring this up, and this is me currently, I watched this event last week. I watched fucking One Night Stand.
I know what he's gonna say, yeah.
I've watched it. I have two, specifically. Outside of One Night Stand, I have another one. My one from One Night Stand is Rey Mysterio and Sabu. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Anyway, outside of that, was in, I believe it was an Extreme Rules match, and it was between Orton and Triple H, and it's where Orton fucking breaks his collarbone.
Oh, he pushes him up over and out of the ropes.
Yeah, he tosses him out because he goes for like an RKO.
He goes for the RKO and he just
he just fucking throws him, and it doesn't look that bad. And then they cut to Orton on the camera, and he goes, "Yo, I just broke my fucking collarbone." I think it was Jim Ross, or it was like Jerry the King Lawler. It was one of the. It was like one of the OG guys.
Just said he broke his
and he was
collarbone.
like, Orton just said he broke his collarbone.
I think he's hurt.
And then you see the ref throw up the X, and you're kind of watching, and you're just like, oh, he's serious.
I would say WrestleMania 24.
I knew this was coming.
Triple threat match.
I knew it was coming.
That's another one.
You can't go wrong. That match is amazing. Like, there's like a tweener character, there's a heel,
there's
and
also
a face.
I actually have another one. Cena versus JBL at Quit 2008 Judgment Day.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. It was not 2008.
I watched it
was it 2008?
Yeah.
Is the one where he's covered in blood after?
How many I Quit matches have they had?
2, I think.
2? 2008 is one that I know that I've watched a lot.
John Cena and JBL have gone at it a few times.
Yeah, they have. So
I know,
we
they're one of my favorite,
confused.
long-standing feuds.
No, we may have just gotten confused. I know they did one in 2005 when we talked about it the other week.
I gotta look it up, I'm sorry, I don't have my phone.
It was you, me, and Dozer. And we were talking about who had the Undisputed title and who had the Spinner title at the time. I went back and checked that match.
JBL had it.
JBL had the Undisputed one, came out with the Undisputed, and Cena came out with the Spinner one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think that was 2005 then.
Yeah. What's your match?
I'm gonna go on it's an oddball choice. I feel like nobody would have said this. It's WrestleMania 24 as well. The Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, the bloody one was 2005, but they did do one in 2008.
Also because of how many spots they had in that match.
It's a great match.
Shelton Benjamin getting pushed
Gold
over.
standard, baby.
The moonsault, Morrison with the moonsault with the ladder.
I got to check my Peacock real quick. I have to see if that's the one that I was watching now.
But that's
WrestleMania
definitely...
24?
No, the fucking 2008 thing. Because the bloody one was 2005. Which I had a feeling that was the earlier one, but I believe I was watching 2008.
What is that, Judgment Day?
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching the one that was 2008, and that one had Triple H versus Orton in the steel cage as the main event.
Oh, okay.
Alright, my last question I got for you guys.
This is going to wrap up the episode. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Out of all of the wrestling moments that you have witnessed in your entire childhood,
Oh, God damn it.
so bring it up to a certain point in your childhood,
Okay.
what moment made you the happiest? A moment that you had been wanting to happen, that not even long-term storytelling, something similar to the Daniel Bryan winning it.
Dolph Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, the cash-in?
Yeah. I waited for that for so long.
He had that briefcase for so long.
I
and
just waited for him to get a world title.
Remember when he
for so
defended it
long.
against Cena and people were like, damn, Cena's about to win this briefcase.
I really hope he does it again, but I don't know. I really hope so, but
Not happening.
Brendan?
if anybody deserves it, I honestly think it's him. But
Oh, definitely.
Can you repeat the question?
Out of all the moments that you've witnessed in your childhood,
Yeah, which one made me the
happiest? Yeah.
Ah, damn. That's so fucking difficult. I would say I was a very big Undertaker fan as a little kid. So anything that involved Taker, I was so excited to see him. So I would have to say him versus Michaels at 25.
Okay.
the first time.
Yeah, the very first one.
25. So WrestleMania
World's greatest
25.
wrestling match.
Like WrestleMania 25 is very sentimental for me, mainly because that's the first pay-per-view I ever got.
Okay.
And I was 6. And it was just so cool to see Michaels come out in the white gear.
Oh yeah, with that entrance.
Like it was
both of their entrances, like the whole match, I felt like was set up and promoted amazing.
And it was just two fucking amazing dudes. So it was one of those things where like if Michaels won, he just beat the fucking streak.
Yeah.
And Taker won, he still keeps
Taker's wins. It was probably a good match.
Yeah,
like
try to be greatest wrestling match of all time.
As a little kid, hell yeah. So I would say that.
How about yours, John? What do you say?
Going into the year 2008, believe it was Armageddon, Jeff Hardy winning the WWE Championship, beating Triple H and Edge in the triple threat match. Such a great moment. It was so long overdue, and it was so worth it.
I didn't watch the pay-per-view, but I remember like the shows after where
it was the
like,
build up to like the scramble at I think it was Cyber Sunday or whatever, and then they did the build up him winning in it, and then getting screwed by Triple H at the very end, and then going on their Taker feud.
Yeah, I remember that Cyber Sunday very vividly.
But that was definitely there.
That was 2008?
Yeah.
2008 is a good year for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
2000, I would say 2005 to 2008. Pretty solid.
All right. That was your last question, right, John?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us for episode 15. Don't forget, follow us
free
on Instagram.
Free.
Tag a wrestler. Tag 3 friends.
Free. If
giving away a free belt.
For whatever reason you can't tag the wrestler, just tell us your favorite. It's fine.
Yeah, but
unless it's like, unless it's like a weird dude. Like I don't know. Don't like shitty people.
A weird dude.
Yeah, don't like shitty people. There are a lot of shitty wrestlers. Let's be real.
Friends don't let friends root for Yoshitatsu.
Hey.
But again, GCW
or the very
world
champion.
I mean, free. Holy shit! Keep an eye out on our page because all that's going out.
Lookout for photography. More info on live events. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Hoping soon that I'm gonna start doing some figure reviews on the podcast.
Hold on, wait, John.
Oh, yeah, I have a surprise.
Wow.
We almost forgot. Before we sign off, John, grab them. They're right behind me.
We lied. It's not the end of the episode.
Pick these up today.
Mr. Mega had picked up a Santana and Ortiz set.
been waiting to get these.
I hope you guys can see these.
I didn't
know
wanna-
Sony's focus
yeah.
is weird sometimes, but
I didn't want to order them online. I didn't want to wait for them at first. And then I was like, damn,
They're dope.
shipping is going to be
the
expensive.
multiple heads are dope. The tires are
Found
awesome.
them in GameStop today. Spent $20
Smell
on both.
overalls.
Spent $20 on both.
Nice.
Soon I should be having in like November, I think it's I'm getting the Malachi and
Soon. November.
Supreme Edition.
You have to wait for them to ship.
He said
Yeah.
soon. He said soon. I think
November.
in November. Kenny will be back by then.
Yeah, I know. I'm so happy. And I pre-ordered the Shawn Ultimate Edition, the red and white. I'm so happy.
Also, stay tuned because we're doing a room tour video. That's gonna be dope. We're gonna show you guys what's on the shelves.
And
You guys get an up close look at stuff.
You're
And
lucky.
keep an eye on our Instagram because let's see, August 13th and 14th, yours truly, I will be at GCW's Homecoming, Part 1 and
Unless
2.
we stab him and he doesn't make it.
Unless.
Unless.
We'll see what happens, but
And hopefully
I
in
do-
September you get to see us at AEW Grand Slam.
Boom, baby.
and wow, there's a lot. There's ICW No Hold Bar 32.
Yeah.
Which will also
There's stuff
be at
coming up. We're
A
gonna
lot
go
of
to
stuff.
it.
August
Be
14th. No, 15th is another Monday
Maybe
night.
some
Dad.
Comic-Con.
There's just so much. We're
Comic-Con.
definitely doing Comic-Con this year.
Yeah.
You guys are getting teasers for everything. You're getting free shit. You're getting teasers.
I know.
You're getting a whole new
Comic-Con,
setup.
AEW does
So
a lot
keep
of
coming
figure
back.
stuff.
Free.
But ladies and gentlemen, to my right we have,
Brendan Montgomery.
to my left we have,
The future chair shot champion, Johnny Mega.
and in the center we have your chair shot champion,
Interim.
Nick Natural, signing off episode 15. Thank you for joining us, people.
Fucking free.
We will see you
It's free.
next